Hey, did you see the big news about World Triathlon's rule changes? They just announced some major updates that are going to affect everyone from elite athletes to age groupers. No, I haven't heard. What's changing? I'm training for my first triathlon, so I definitely want to stay in the loop. Well, it's actually pretty exciting. They're making some big moves toward making the sport more inclusive and fair for everyone. It's probably the most comprehensive update they've done in years. That sounds promising. What are some of the main changes we should know about? The biggest thing is they're really focusing on leveling the playing field across all competition levels. They've updated policies that affect both the elite athletes we watch in international competitions and everyday age group athletes like us. That's interesting. Can you give me some specific examples? I'm especially curious about how it might affect newer athletes like me. Of course, to be honest, we're still waiting for some of the specific details to be released. But what we do know is that these changes are all about making triathlon more accessible and fair. Think of it like updating the rules of a game to make sure everyone has a real chance to compete. That makes sense. I've always heard triathlon has a pretty welcoming community, so it's good to see the governing body reflecting those values. Exactly. And the timing is perfect with the Paris Olympics coming up. These changes will probably shape how the sport evolves over the next few years. Should I be worried about having to make any major adjustments to how I'm training or preparing for races? From what I understand, for most age group athletes, the changes won't dramatically affect your day-to-day training. It's more about creating better structure and fairness in how competitions are run. But I definitely recommend keeping an eye on World Triathlon's official announcements as they release more details. Thanks for breaking that down. It's actually pretty exciting to be getting into the sport during such an important time of change. Absolutely. And if you want, we should keep discussing this as more specific details come out. The triathlon community is usually pretty quick to analyze and break down what these changes mean for everyone. That would be great. Always good to stay informed, especially as a newcomer. I'll definitely be paying attention to how these changes play out.